Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2014 People to People Technology and Leadership Summit. We are here live at the university and we are ready to go. We are going to do our robotics exhibition. It'll begin in about 2 minutes, but at this time I would like to welcome Dr. Roger Crouch, who is both a friend of People to People and he is our astronaut, and we're proud to introduce him.
I got to meet a lot of you yesterday and I had a really great time, so I'm going to be really brief this morning. What I wanted to do is sort of acknowledge the courage that it took for a lot of you people to be here. Even if you're 10 miles away or 10,000 miles away from here, it takes courage to come out and do something like this, but you find out at the end of that the reward is worth more than you could have imagined, I'm sure. So part of your lessons in life for how to be successful are going to include taking risks. Taking risks not like skateboarding in front of trucks or stupid stuff like that, but taking risks like taking opportunities to learn and to move forward with your life. You're going to learn that being successful also means that you have to be responsible for your own life. No matter what circumstances you find yourself in, you may not be responsible for those, but you're responsible for how you react to that and what you learn from that and what you can take forward from that that'll make your life better. And as Andy and Deb have told you this whole week, it's important to work hard, but it's even more important, I think, to have fun. And I'm sure that the knowledge you've gained here this week has brought a lot of fun to you. So with that, let's get on with the creativity we're going to see today, and I'm really excited to see what we've got going. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I turned it off.
Okay, before group one, we have a special video we would like to introduce our live stream with.
I'm Joe. I'm Vincent.
So,
A robot is a clothes holder as it will do, and this will help the world become a better place because it will eliminate the problem of messy rooms. It just will fold your clothes for you, and it will also help moms to be happy because they won't have to fold everybody's clothes.
so there are like many challenges and successes in this project. So the main ones were building the robot itself and programming it. So first of all, like building the robot, we had like lots of problems because like we couldn't like scale the robot building the T-shirt, but then we were able to successfully do it. And as for the programming, like none of us really knew how to program it, but like thanks to Jordan, like we were able to like, learn stuff and then we were able to program stuff.
Now I'm show you how it works. We fold the clothes from the left, right, and the top of the shirt. Now I will show you. You can just press the tap sensor.
Throughout this process, we learned how to work together. This was very critical to build our project because everyone did something, even though some people did a little or a lot. Without them, we wouldn't have made this project and robot.
Hi, I'm Shivani Bhushan, and I'm from San Diego, California.
I'm Leo Gonzalez, and I'm from Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
I'm Cole Lane, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm Ed Moore, and I'm from Illinois. Hi, we are here to solve a problem.
We have made you a solution to oversleeping.
Do you constantly oversleep and end up late to meetings or work or maybe even school?
This is the Alarm Bot version 3. Don't ask about any other versions.
Using light sensors, it's able to activate itself in the morning. And using touch sensors, it is able to move away from objects that are impeding its path.
This robot eliminates issues caused by snoozing a nearby alarm, therefore helping people with their punctuality.
So you go get a head start with your day. So this robot pretty much solves the problem of snoozing a nearby alarm clock, and that will help people be more punctual. And this robot, when the light starts coming in from the curtains and it's daylight, it activates and it just starts moving around and making noise. You have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. Let's show it. It has sensors in the front and back which help it from bumping and breaking everything in your room. And once you wake up, you have to go up and turn it off.
Hello everyone, we're group 3 and our robot is the gutter bot. And my name is Benny Paris from Chicago.
My name is Jordan Storer, I am from Utah.
My name is Edis Walker and I am from Kentucky.
My name is Cameron and I'm from California.
Are you a homeowner whose house looks like this, but that your gutter looks like this, or even this, and with cleaning them quite messy, and possibly life-threatening? The world demands a better solution, and now the world can look no further than the Gutter Bot. The Gutter Bot is an easy-to-use robotic system that will clean your gutters out through and through. Simply set the Gutter Bot in your gutter, and it will clean all leaves and debris from it. Sounds easy, right? So, order your gutter bot today!
As you can see, gutters affect nearly every human being who lives under a roof. And gutters can be clogged by any variety of things, and water that doesn't go directly through the gutter downspout can cause damage to foundation, and not to mention, as you saw, it's dirty, dangerous, and messy.
The design of the gutter bot is ingeniously simple. 2 powered wheels run parallel to the ground, gripping the side of the gutter. 3 wheels run on the bottom of the gutter to support the bot and provide extra power. The gutter bot is programmed to run anonymously along your gutter, so once it's placed, it will continue to perform its task automatically systematically.
The gutter bot debris removal mechanism is again quite simple. A thin, durable plastic shovel is attached to a Lego prototype bot. Anything clogging the gutter is pushed along and scooped onto the shovel and into the container unit atop the gutter bot. The debris is then free to fall over the edge of the roof.
All in all, the gutter bot is the perfect bot for 2014, designed by yours truly, Group 3. The gutter bot is simple enough to be mass-produced, relatively inexpensive, and programmed effectively. It is the greatest use of LEGO Mindstorm's technology that we have seen to date. The gutter bot has use in that a task that is so often forgotten now can be forgotten. The gutter bot will change your life silently, one gutter at a time. So everybody, keep your mind in the gutter.
And now we're going to show it to you. Alright, let's switch it all on and let's clean some gutters. Just give it a second to power on. As you can see, this is a little bit of a funny gutter because we didn't have a real gutter. This is a cardboard prototype. But as you can see, once it would bump into the edge of the gutter, it simply goes back across the gutter and cleans up your leaves. And it's stuck right now. Technical difficulties, huh?
It is just a prototype.
It's just a prototype, that is correct. Yeah, try it again. There we have it, it's going along and it's sweeping up leaves. I don't know. Oh, see, it's trying, it's trying. What about that note?
Hello. We're group 4. Alright, yeah. I'm Andrew.
What's up, guys?
guys, I'm Devin.
I'm Jenny from China.
And I'm Jacob from Uganda. Many handicapped people face challenges in mobility.
One of those challenges is getting to their pillows.
That's where we come in.
While fishing for a solution, we came up with a robot that retrieves pill bottles for handicapped people.
This should make life more easier for disabled people.
Brought to you by Jacob, Andrew, and Devin.
So as you can see, the video explained, it grabs pills. Yeah. I'm going to talk about some of the designs and how we build it. The building process was pretty difficult because we were going to have the cloth raise, grab, angle stuff. Yeah, that was pretty hard. So we just put the cloth in the front and said, put it on the counter. Yeah. And then it was kind of hard because couldn't use all the motors. Yeah.
Moving robot is based on many sensors like light sensor, weight sensor, and pressure.
One of these sensors is our infrared sensor, which is used to help see where the pill bottle is, and we also have a sound sensor to help tell when it needs to move.
The light sensor pointed down senses when it passes over the tape, so it knows to either stop and drop the pills and go back, or just stop. Alright, we're going to demonstrate it now.
Bring me my pills. Bring me my pills. Oh, my pill stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm Caleb from Texas.
I'm Nathaniel from California.
I'm Tim from China.
I'm Cooper from Utah.
Most of us love playing tennis, but not all of us love going back and picking up every single ball when you're done playing. For some people, it can be very hard to have to pick up every single ball. But thanks to the new tennis ball retriever, we have completely eliminated this issue. So now, you can enjoy playing tennis without having to go back and pick up every single ball.
Alright, so the video is pretty self-explanatory, but the main need for this problem is for people that are handicapped and they like playing tennis, but they can't, are unable to pick up the ball, and that's what this provides.
Right, so for programming of this robot, we decided just to have it rotate slowly until it senses the ball with ultrasonic sensor. Once it does that, it will stop, and since the ultrasonic sensor senses really well, it senses a bit too early. So we compensate for that a little bit by making it turn just a bit so it's angled where it can get the ball. Then it'll move forward until it's about 25 centimeters away or so, and it'll lower the clock It'll move forward, nestle the ball into the claw, then bring it back up. And even if the claw falls over, it'll keep searching until the battery dies out.
Okay, basically we designed this robot like this because we want it to be stable and don't want it to fall apart during the rotation. And we add a small wheel back there to make it turn 360 degrees, which can make it keep rotating and find a ball.
So we'll show it to you now.
Okay, well, as you can see, it's a prototype.
Hello, my name is Courtney.
Hello, my name is George.
Hi, I'm Kai.
Hello, my name is Derek.
This is a can. This is a candle. Now you may ask yourself, why are these two items being juxtaposed together? Well, here, for a limited time only, we are bringing you the candle. With your own personal candle, never again will you have to exert yourself and strain yourself with picking up cans. Our robot is designed to see through cans, meaning we can work. You can use it in the kitchen, the bedroom, the bar, or even on your desk. Call 1-800-P2P right now to receive your free 30-day trial of the candle. Copyright Canada, brought to you by 20 Trial.
So the caterpillar is basically a device, a robot that picks up cans autonomously. And you can use this in your home if you need to pick up small bottles, and also for the environment and environmental cleanup.
We originally had some problems that we encountered where we wanted to have it like a scope thing. And we wanted to have it like contract, but things happen, so we always have to make adjustments. So this is our current module. So.
So as Pat said, we did experience some challenges in terms of that it was sometimes just a bit unreliable, as you can see. So sometimes it would flip up and it would catch the can, but other times we experienced some difficulties with the fact that it would slip off the front. which can sometimes cause a bit of an issue. But again, as most people, just a prototype, but it could be transferred to lots of things. But if you'd like to look at the screen, we do have a backup video just to prove that it once worked. So.
And to wrap this up, I guess we could conclude this by saying that we've had many difficulties and we failed many times and a lot, I guess. And this was definitely an experience that could not be recreated, and in fact, it's definitely something that is once in a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Matt.
Hello, my name is Edward.
Hi, I'm Harry.
Hi, I'm Rom.
And the goal and the purpose of a robot is to pick up objects, like any objects, for especially the disabled that cannot pick objects up by themselves. Alright, and here's our video.
Disabled people all over the world face a very serious issue. They are unable to pick up things that have fallen on the ground.
We designed a robot that solves this issue. It's called the Helpmate.
By using the LEGO's NXT Milestone Kit, we were able to solve this problem efficiently and successfully.
We programmed it in such a way that the robot may pick up an object and return to a designated spot.
Coming out this summer, July 31st, 2014.
So as you can see, there's a robot, and we put two motors in the front, and then we put those two wheels that don't have motors, so they could have great mobility. And it has an ultrasonic sensor that will sense an object if it's in its way.
So kind of the way it works is it has this ultrasonic sensor right here, and the robot will go until it senses that there's an object, and then that triggers the sensor, which will cause the ball to clank down on the object. It then returns to its designated location. Let's give you a demonstration.
Here we go. Okay, what it's doing, it's pausing every time it moves to look for any objects in its way. And when it finds the ball, which eventually it will activate the ultrasonic sensor and it'll clamp down on it. Hopefully. Sometimes the ultrasonic sensor can be a little bit finicky, and we also found out the right side works better than the left, so maybe that will fix the problem. Again, this is a prototype. That's just going to keep going here. Just one more time. Close down. Again, it's looking for the ball, and until the ultrasonic sensor is activated, it will then point down on it. There it goes. Go back to the documentation. And that's it. And we did face a lot of challenges and problems during this, especially with the ultrasonic sensor because it was extremely finicky.
We ended up having to adjust that sensor probably 10 or 15 different times before we got to the angle and the position that it is now, where it happened for most of the time, but as you can see, still not always. So yeah.
There are many challenges and successes throughout this project. We learned to never give up, use our resources effectively, and rely on our teammates doing their responsibilities. So we conclude our presentation.
Hello, I'm Christopher Mustino. I'm from Michigan.
Hello, I'm Alex Alejandro Garcia from Mexico.
I'm Julius from Pennsylvania.
I'm Tyler from China.
Are you tired of being told to go rake the leaves? Are you tired of finding leaves all over your lawn? Here at Stanford, we've come up with an ingenious idea. Now introducing the Rake Robot 5000. This will make your life so much easier, especially if you're elderly or lazy like me.
The point of our robot is just to rake the leaves, so if you're elderly, you can't bend down easily, so it will help you.
So we came across many challenges, and one important challenge was we didn't know what to do in terms of building the robot. We couldn't find a good chassis. So eventually we came across this design we have here where there's a claw on the back of the robot and a sensor on the front. That really helped us be able to program the robot efficiently and easily.
We built this to help people. So if you can, like, if you're tall and you can not go down so easily, this will help you and to make your life easier. Now we are going to show you how it works.
Hi, I'm Nomi from Illinois.
I'm Tori from Ohio.
Tyler from Massachusetts.
I'm David from Poland.
And okay, we can start out with our commercials.
My name is Dr. Tyler Alexander, and this is the team, and this is the Iraqi drill. Do bugs scare you? Never be afraid to step into another bug ever again. We fight bugs so you don't have to. We use the best sensors so we catch those bugs. It has a nice, sleek design. My team put their heart and soul into this product. We want to make you comfortable. That's the goal. Let's stop off. Thank you for listening.
So, as you just heard, this is the arachnodroid, and it kills spiders and other bugs in your house. So it has a motion sensor here that it can use to sense the bugs, and then that triggers, it engages the claw. And then you can also control it using a Bluetooth app on the phone, which is what we're going to do now.
The problem was that most people are scared to kill their own bugs. It's kind of scary when you have to confront your fears. So we do that so you don't have to.
Shall we have it work?
Okay, so it can be used autonomously with the program, or it can also be controlled by Bluetooth, which is what we're going to do right now.
So you don't have to touch the books, we're going to place it on the floor and then demonstrate with our spider, which was imported from the very next rainforest. His name is Steve.
All my days are all my days are spent, all my cards are dealt over desolation road. In the oceans deep, in the canyon steep, walls of granite here I stand.
Okay, so Alice from New Zealand.
I'm Dave from China.
I'm Tara from Florida.
And I'm Brian from California.
Okay, so when we got to the summit, we were told to have a group of 4, and we had to identify a problem and solve it using robotics. So there were some issues we weren't the most experienced for, and there were some failures, but we got there in the end, and we're pretty proud of what we've done.
Some people are not able to catch as smart things as they would like. Whether you are missing limbs or are just carrying too much stuff and wash, you had more hands, this robot would help you.
So our solution to this problem was to create this robot that has a bin on the back of it, and you can put, as long as it's not too heavy, you can put most anything in it and it will follow you across any flat surface.
The basic design of the robot is a sensor attached to a basket, and the basket's on a set of wheels. For the wheels, we chose the back wheels that have 2 motors to both take care of steering and thrust, and with the front wheels, free movement.
So we're going to demonstrate it. So pretty much it'll follow you, and then you move out of the sensor. It will turn. Okay. So it's not reading anything right now. So it'll turn until it finds me, and then it sees me, and it will follow me. And I turn right, and it will go into. But basically, it will follow you across any flat surface carrying what you need in it. And if you go left, you pretty much just have to wait for it to find you. We couldn't get it where it turns left and right. So it turns right until it finds you, and then that's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm Haley King from Virginia.
I'm Alex Monterosso from California. And I'm Cameron Carey from California. Our robot was designed to take a trash can along a programmable path and drop it off.
Our robot is programmed to do a complete full circle around the object and end up in its original position where it started.
This robot is able to help the physically impaired and the elderly.
Alright, so the idea for this robot came from a chore I have back home where I have to take my trash cans up and down my driveway. And I figured, you know, that's pretty hard. I bet I could make a robot that'd do that and be able to help people. And also, it's good to imagine that this robot is a scale model because obviously our parts weren't that big and we had to scale it down a little bit, but we could make this bigger.
So the trash can is obviously small scale, so what I'll do is pick it up and then go around it and
This robot is helpful for those who are unable to take out the trash or those who just don't want to.
Hi guys, my name is Nicholas Stark. I'm from Oklahoma.
My name is DeAndre Powell. I'm from Bound Nevada.
My name is Lee and I'm from California.
My name is Garrett and I'm from Oklahoma.
So yeah, our robot, it has a very simple design. It just, there's a light sensor here on the bottom, and it'll detect different amounts of light, and it'll just show a number for each level. And this can help out with a bunch of different experiments involving light.
Well, we did encounter a bunch of difficulties in that none of us really knew exactly what we were doing. With no experience, pretty much we were just very simple, like Nicholas said, and I guess it does work efficiently, and it took a lot of hard work.
Okay, so you just shine the light in the light sensor, and it'll tell you how much light is. You guys probably can't see it, but it says light level 5, and for each light level, it will tell you how much in levels.
Do you guys mind if we kind of bring it up to the camera so that the live stream can see? Yep.
And that's our robot.
name is Eunice. I'm from China.
My name is Spencer. I'm from Shanghai, China.
I'm Henry from California.
I'm Kevin from Lebanon.
We believe that electricity is being wasted, and to prevent this wasteful act, we came up with a robot that will automatically turn off the lights for you, especially when you forget to do it yourself.
我们认为电力资源正在被浪费。为了解决这个世纪性问题，我们设计了一种可以自动为你关灯的机器人，尤其是当你忘记关灯的时候。
So our robot is designed to conserve energy.
So how it works is that it'll detect light with the light sensor, and you can set it for a certain amount of time. We have it set for 5 seconds, but you can set it for 2 hours. And if it detects light for that period of time, it'll let you know when it fills that time period by a noise that you'll hear. And if you don't say anything, as if you weren't home, the motor will go off and it will turn the light off for you in case you left the lights on by accident. But if you say something, as if you're home, it won't turn the lights off. So here's the example of it turning the lights off. There you go. So this right here, for our presentation purposes, was an example of a light switch.
Yes, we did fail several times, but at least we learned that failure is the key to success. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Melissa, and I'm from Virginia.
I'm Galvin, I'm from Australia. I'm Jerry from China.
And I'm Sam, and I'm from Houston. And our robot, the water bot, is designed to water your plants while you're not at home and like on vacation.
So you're into holidays, right? So you go for 2 weeks. What about the plants? Wouldn't it be nice if you had a robot to look after your plants while you're gone? Now the robot can keep your plants happy and healthy. Now you can have quality time with your friends and family. No worries.
Now we'll demonstrate the robot watering your plants.
Okay, so we had a lot of problems with this. It was actually a lot harder than we thought, and we all kind of came up with different ideas in the beginning. So we kind of combined them, and it was working, but we decided to make it better and ended up not doing exactly that. So if it works,
So it kind of sort of skirted. It didn't exactly make it there. Dawn, if you could think closer, the plant closer. Okay, so it skirted, but it didn't exactly make it there. But it did spray water just now, so that's great.
We've had several design problems with the fact that we see that. It's always been a problem, and we haven't got the program sorted. Yeah, it's a bad prototype. Thank you.
I'm Dylan from Maine.
I'm Will from New Jersey.
I'm Dixon from Louisiana.
I'm Nabil from Lebanon.
In today's society, millions of people rely on cars for their daily lives. Did you know that 7.9 million car crashes occur a year, mainly because of distracted driving? We envision a world where car crashes become a thing of the past.
We've built a prototype that reduces the number of accidents. This technology will help people in their everyday lives.
We have used a variety of sensors to recognize obstructions on the road.
We need your support to make this dream a reality.
Alright, so this is our robot right here, and we made it. We actually made another robot, but we decided that we didn't like it, so we made an entirely new robot a couple days ago, and here it is, and we like it a lot.
Okay, so we used an ultrasonic sensor which detects objects from 10 inches away. Okay, imagine yourself in a car. Maybe you can put it down. Okay, imagine yourself in a car, and you're just not concentrating on the road for some reason, and suddenly you find yourself in front of a tree on the road or another car. Well, this robot stops because of this sensor, which triggers the brakes.
And we used a light sensor. So what we want to do is, like, in the future, we're going to add like another line of a different color, like down the middle of the lane. So then the light sensor will track it, and then it'll be able to like stand within the lane and stop swerving. And
The inspiration for this robot was from the millions of people who become involved in car crashes due to distracted driving, maybe paying attention to their children or texting while they're driving. So the idea that we want to put behind it is if somebody's driving down the road and not paying attention to the road and something's in their way, the car will just automatically stop for them and they won't have to do it. What we would like for the way we would like this to be implemented in the future is with the light sensor that follows the lane line down the middle of the road, it could potentially lead to hands-free driving. Thank you.
Hi, we're group 16. My name is Shubham Patel. I'm from New Jersey.
I'm Danny from China.
I'm Aliyah from Lebanon.
And I'm Elmer from China. And so nowadays, people often oversleep and forget to take their medicine. And it's such a confusing problem for people, especially for the old, and maybe bad for their health or longevity. So we really hope it can reduce the impact, and we create this kind of robot. So that's.
Have you ever overslept in the morning? Or forgotten to take your medicine? Well, now you don't have to worry about either of those things. The medicine and log bot can help you wake up in the morning and stay up to date
sure you're awake every morning, and it will bring your medication straight to your bedside. So what are you waiting for? Go out and get your medicine alarm bot today and make your life a whole lot easier.
So its primary function is that it will sound an alarm every single morning at whatever time that you set it to, and it will go and grab your medication and bring it to your bed, and the alarm will keep sounding until you turn it off. So here's a little demonstration.
So it just goes to the medication and it just grab it, turns around and brings it back, and then drops it here. Then some people maybe have 2 medication bottles. It grabs the second bottle, comes back, and it drops.
The most difficult part of the robot is you see the cloud. We built this construction maybe for more than 2 days, just this little stuff. Yeah, it's very hard. And only one motor can control 2 actions at one time, you see. Grab the stick and take it out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marquise, and I'm from New York.
I'm Fan from China. I'm Jacob from Australia.
I'm Miranda from California, United States.
I'm from New York, China.
This is Sally No Sight.
She obviously can't see.
What if there was a way that she could get around without hurting herself? Luckily, we built a robot that does just that.
Yay!
Alright, so we designed this robot, and the purpose of this robot is to help the elderly and the visually impaired navigate through their daily lives.
What it does is it senses objects and the distances, and it will ring a different tone the closer you get to the object, and the tone will be higher the closer you get.
It can also play piano if you want, as a game. Yeah, there's keys, 3 keys. We'll demonstrate it right now.
We actually, we'll just do it. We don't have a blindfold, so just cover your eyes. Don't cheat. And here's the notes. Hold on.
Anyway, yeah, there we go.
I'm Ethan from Houston, Texas.
I'm Luis from China.
I'm Jim from China.
And I'm Nancy John, I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Do you see litter in your neighborhood?
Many people today have forgotten the use of the trash can.
Imagine the world without litter.
Our trash box can solve your problems by picking up all of your litter.
So get your trash bought now and live in a cleaner world. It took a couple days to set up this robot. We had some structural problems, including how to put the touch sensor that high and having the infrared stick right there. Had some problems with the claw. Yeah.
So pretty much we put the infrared or ultrasonic sensor in the front to detect if there's any trash in front of it. But to differentiate between trash and something like, say, a wall or a door that's like taller than the trash is, we put the touch sensor on top so that if it hits anything that's taller, it'll stop and back up and continue its search. So this will demonstrate.
Imagine these little balls are letters and we put them on the floor. Read them.
So, I mean, it kind of missed the first time, but so it does sense the trash and tries to pick it up. So that's it.
Hello there. Well, I am Alex from Georgia.
I'm David from China.
I'm Misty from Oklahoma.
Marcus from Illinois.
Sticks in my head like the levels used to make me. The eyes behind my eyes break down when water falls to make me go, 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 go.
Alright, so we actually ran into several problems, one of which was the string, which all of us thought was pretty pathetic. Second of all, when we finally got the string, everything was working. We kind of put the platform too close and it rose up and the string snapped. So we had to go get more string. Yeah. But all in all, we finally did it. We pulled it off, and so now we will showcase our robot.
Basically, the inspiration for this robot came from my experience as a waitress
When we do supply tracking, it's really hard to carry all the supplies with us. And having something like a forklift to help us get the supplies back to the closet as fast as possible would make it a whole lot more faster and it would make it more efficient.
I'm Pete, and I'm from Nevada. I'm Blake, and I'm from California.
I'm Grant, I'm from California.
I'm Mitch, and I'm from Maine.
Every day, people suffer from color blindness. People can't differentiate between the colors of their films.
What way from the process and solutions through technology.
Mitch, Blake, Pete, Grant, present the color sorter. It sorts a total of 3 colors. Kinda. It can move, but it makes really horrible clicking noises.
In theory, it can dispense the things it sorts, too.
Failure is always an option.
Our robot was originally intended to sort colors. However, we run into many problems.
Our original idea was to have it sort colors from the top and dispense and put them down here where it would dispense like any colors down and have them separated.
The first 2 days we spent trying to make a sort of mechanical door that we could use to dispense 1 block at a time. That used up a lot of time, and because of that, I don't think we really got to finish our programming. And
The big problem was that we had to detect certain colors, but we only had a light sensor. So basically, we had to try to view a certain percentage of light for every block, but that didn't work. So we were trying to do 4 colors, we couldn't do 4, then we tried 3 colors, that didn't work, so we tried 2 colors, and by that point we were out of time with the program. So this is going to be a demonstration. Alright, so I'm going to walk us through this. So here we have it start moving, and then should it have worked, the light sensor that was right over here would sense what color it was. So depending on the color, it would turn into one of these 4 conveyor belts over here. And then once it hit the conveyor belts, we have a turntable right here, which would start the gears right here and move the lock to the end.
And so it can turn to all the different colors and dispense them onto the appropriate conveyor belt.
We learned a lot of things while doing this, and one of them was that we really should have managed our time better. Like, we stuck too close to an idea that we should have had the doors, or like, we just spent too much time on small things when we should have just dropped them.
Thank you very much.
I'm Justin from Illinois. I'm Jimmy from Lebanon. And I'm Sam from Singapore. We're going to show you a short video introducing our robot right now.
Have you ever forgotten to take your medication?
Now introducing
The Granny Helper, the latest in automatic medical dispensing.
When your alarm goes off in the morning, your medication will be already waiting for you.
Making for happy grandmas
around the globe.
The end.
So our robot is called the Granny Helper, as you just saw. And so the whole basis of our design was that your alarm is going to go off in the morning, and then your robot will sense that it's time for you to take your medication. So it'll then choose between 1 or 2 different pill bottles, and it will dispense 1 or 2 pills, however many you set that you need.
So we came up with the idea that a lot of people live very busy lives, and it's easy to forget to take your medication. So we hope that this robot will be able to help people remember to take your medication, because it's very important. And we believe that though this is still a prototype, the idea is still here, and hopefully one day it can be a reality.
We're just going to try it once more because it has to be really fine-tuned to pick it up.
So now it's going to try for the second bottle. Okay, so on my side, I could see it. The tape was stuck over the opening, so we couldn't get any pills out, so our apologies there. But that's the whole general design, so.
Hi, I'm Arnie from Lebanon.
I'm Marcello from South Africa.
I'm Drew from China.
And I'm Nicholas from Alabama.
Command R.
Have you ever been too busy with your laundry to take care of your work or spend time with your family?
What if there was a device that could sort your laundry for you?
Fortunately, we have created a robot that will knock your socks off.
And so them too.
Okay, so we created a robot that separates white laundry from colored laundry. And
Well, the main idea is to sort time because it takes up quite a lot of time to sort your colored laundry. So we wanted to build something that aids in that, and unfortunately, because it's a prototype, our main idea was to sort laundry as in clothes, but because the motors aren't strong enough, we had to just scale it down a bit to like socks. Yeah.
So we used a light sensor to determine the reflective radiance from the white versus all the other colors of laundry. So once it senses that, it will sort it into a pile of whites or a pile of colors.
The program is pick it up, then the light sensor to the left, then turn it off.
I'll show you how it works.
America's vacancy yesterday.
Hi, I'm Vincent from Maryland.
I'm Ariel from California.
I'm Jiao from China.
And our bot is the disaster bot.
My name is Jiao, and taking a video.
Well, our body is called the disaster plan and food and places like that.
My name is a house caved in. It might be a little area that, so our bot will deliver the medicine, and then it'll go through the whole, people will pick it up and they'll press the button.
As you heard, our bot is the disaster bot. Our bot is programmed to deliver medicine to disastrous places. So it goes through a small hole and like a broken down building where people would be, and it takes medicine and food into the hole and gives it to the people.
Our bot is designed so that there's a card in the back to hold like a little bag or like container that holds the food and the medicine. And on the front there's a touch sensor that the people will press to stop it and then press to make it come back.
I'm talking about our failure and our success. We rebuilt the robot 3 times, and we've tried the light sensor, the sound sensor, and the temperature sensor, but they all didn't work. So that's our original design, and that's our failure. But we tried our best to make a robot, and I think the idea of the robot is really excellent, so that's our success.
So now we'll show you. And it also talks. So when it goes in, it says hello, and when it comes back, it says good job. Alright, so if you could imagine that this space right here was a broken building and there was a small hole the robot would go through. Ariana would be the person getting the box. So that's our bot.
In the world, there are many problems.
One of these include littering.
We found a way to solve that.
How do you ask?
We've made a robot that picks up litter in a specific area.
This can help make our world cleaner.
The creators of the cleaner are
Gabriel De Silva from South Africa.
Leslie Rojas from California,
Yang Yijie from China.
The name of our robot is the cleaner. The purpose for it is to clean trash in a certain area that's very dirty. And the white lines represent where the bags would be.
I think you can see here the sonic sensor, and if it senses something, it will go straight to it and pick up, and you see the white lines, and put it just up there, and make this specific area just clean.
On the outside of the white lines, we're going to put like, if this, because this is just a prototype like everyone says, on the outside of the white lines, we're going to put like plastic bags, so once the whole area is clean, stop the robots, get someone to help you pick up the plastic bag, or put it in the bin. Now this is the demonstration. So you can see it picked it up, and now it got stuck in the tape. It puts it down, turns, gets more, stops, puts it down, turns, picks it up, and it's gonna get, and then it goes over because the tape wasn't working. Oh my gosh. Okay, on the sensor, kind of like lift it up so it can be censored as well. If the tape is flat down on the ground, it works quite well because then the sensor doesn't move, and then it clears the whole area. Thank you.
College campus far, far away. More students are faced with the challenge to better the world.
Hi, I'm Arthur.
My name is Isha. My name is Melissa.
My name's Austin.
Our robot is made to remind people to take their daily morning medications.
The robot is mounted to the side of a door. When the door is open, it activates a button switch, which activates the robot. It's designed in order that when somebody leaves their house, they don't forget their medication.
The robot also has a timer and a beeper to alarm the consumer of their medicine in case they don't leave at their normal time.
All we need is a simple donation of $5 million. Thank you for your time.
Hi everyone. As the video explained, our robot is designed to help people remember their medication as they're leaving the house, specifically meant as they're walking out the door. Now, for it to do that, it has to sense the door open, which my partner Arthur will explain.
Imagine a door right here. Once it opens, it will brush on this button, and it will activate the motor to push a capsule forward so you can take the pill and drink it.
So what you do right here is you put all the capsules in this eighth area, and then when the port triggers the touch sensor, this thing right here will push it in, and the capsule will come out.
I will use Chinese to explain our machine. 那这个是安放在门口，然后当门打开时，它会碰到这种机关，然后呢，一个滑块会从这儿滑落，然后呢，你可以从那儿拿。
And now we'd like to demonstrate. Now we would like to demonstrate. First, you begin by opening the loading door and inserting your pill capsule. Now, in this prototype, we had to create our own capsules, which, you can imagine, would be holding the individual pills. When you open the door, you'll press the button. We restart the program. The program starts, deposits the pills, you take it.
That's on the door open. Now naturally, you don't want to close the door and have it deposit another pill while you're gone. So we program it so that when you press the button again, it does nothing for the door to close. And then the second time you press it, please don't explode. It deposits the next pill. Now, as Arthur, he also programmed another program so that if you were to leave the house at an abnormal time of the day, it will have a timer inside of the robot that will deposit your pill at the normal time you would usually leave. So if you're just walking around the house making cereal, being lazy, it will still deposit your pill, say have a nice day, and remind you to take your medicine. Thank you for your time. That's all.
Hey, I'm Matt from Delaware, and I really wanted to come up here and shoot your ears off for 5 minutes, but we decided that wouldn't be a good idea. So we're just going to go ahead and roll a little video that'll kind of tell you what's going on.
Have you ever wanted to fold a shirt but became frustrated because you couldn't? You may be a sufferer of arthritis or simply lack the desire to fold shirts. Imagine a world without such trials. Now leave your imagination behind because that world has become a reality with the invention of the Fold-O-Matic 1000.2. It folds shirts. You only need to lay it flat, fold in the sleeves, and wait.
Okay, yeah, we had some problems initially, but thanks to the convoluted mind of my good buddy, the engineer over here, we fixed them more or less. He's going to tell you about that.
Hi, my name is Zach Thompson. I'm from Pullman, Washington. I designed most of the hardware of this machine, and I was actually the person that came up originally with the idea, which these guys fortunately accepted. I was a little afraid they wouldn't. So basically, I got this idea just because I'm a gamer, and I don't like folding clothes just because that takes me away from my game. That's the one thing that my mom always does to take me away from my game. So I figured, take care of this faster, I get more game time in. So this just works by 3 platforms that move on different motors. Platform A, B, and C just move in to fold the shirt. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to introduce you to the person that programmed the robot.
Hello. My name is Jillian. I'm from Tennessee. The program was pretty simple. We have A, B, C, which we just had it go up and down. And we had it on a loop so you can go again. We were originally going to have it sort by color, or at least tell you the color, but it didn't work out as we imagined it would. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to, yeah, sure.
My name is Yao, and I come from China, and now I just to show us how to do this.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jamonte Grant, and I'm from North Carolina. And I kind of say hate to my I always want to do it. But we made a musical page turner because we know that if a person has a two-handed instrument, that it's kind of difficult and it wastes time turning the page. So.
In 2010, a diverse group of 18 million
Americans reported that they played a musical instrument. So what do they all have in common? None of them enjoy turning sheet music. If you're one of the many musicians who find this test distracting, then we have a product for you. The Page Turner Express eliminates the need to stop and turn pages.
We'd like to thank Ethan from Houston for doing the voiceover with his deep voice. And
yeah, I'm Lee from China, and the purpose of our robot is to help musicians by eliminating the distractions of turning pages. I think that everyone needs that, especially for the ones who play violins, violas. They really need that. It's really hard to turn the pages while they are playing.
the design of the robot is quite simple. We use all three motors that we were given, and as you can see, duct tape is on the bottom to try to keep it in place. But the thought of it was to have the two wheels turn up the page enough so that this little lever piece can switch it over. And it was a touch sensor that we used.
My name is Dakota Milonic from Wisconsin, and I am going to talk about the problems. With this design, we had a lot of problems. We tried to do one wheel at first, but we couldn't get it consistently working so that the page would turn. We became extremely frustrated throughout this process. It took us almost 2 days to figure out how we were going to build it. But with the help of Miss Deb, she gave us ideas and helped us come up with what we have now. So thank you, Miss Deb.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Tennessee, and we got a little bit frustrated in our process, but I was really proud of our team because we all managed to work together really well, and I feel like we learned a lot from our team. So now we'll demo. It works sometimes.
And also with the programming, it was hard for us to have it so the wheel would turn up with as this little lever was turning, and we couldn't quite figure that out. So usually with some of the programming, I don't know how we did it, but sometimes we could have it go up, but it would go up too fast, but we could never get it perfectly the way we wanted it. And with the wheel, it stays down sometimes. So
Hey everyone, my name is David and I'm from California. And we are Team 28 and we decided to make a short little video to introduce the team and what our robot does. So we'll go ahead and let that play and then we'll introduce everyone else. Hey, my name is David and I'm from Team 28. And today we're going to tell you a little story about our robot.
Hey everybody, this is Francisco. We were issued the challenge to build this contraption in 7 days, and this is what we came up with.
Hey guys, this is Lee, and the ability of our robot is to capture balls and maneuver them to other positions without human interaction.
Hey, I'm Jessie. Our robot made it simple, but it's effective in making a better world.
With this design, we're able to make the issues of restricted mobility a thing of the past, and make the world uniquely simple. We're Team 28, and this is our robot.
Alright guys, my name is Lee, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Hey, I'm Jesse from China.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco from Minnesota. And this is our robot. It's supposed to catch balls and maneuver them to other places. Balls like tennis balls, golf balls, it can be controlled by remote control. And basically the original program, it could work by itself, but it needs a little bit of time. And it usually works, but it's not 100% efficient. So we actually use a remote control so it works faster that way. And that's basically it.
Hi, I'm Chase from Virginia.
I'm Madison from Texas.
I'm Keaton from Mississippi.
I'm Hong from China.
Offshore oil spills plague beaches and locals on coastlines around the world.
But now comes an era of new change.
The oily fish is an automatic robot that will help clean up any oil spill on almost any beach.
And when used on large scales, keep a mass population.
So help humanity today.
Invest in the oily fish.
Designed to clean oil spills on beaches and other coastlines that have been affected. The two most popular ways of cleaning up such kinds of oil are using an absorbent material to wipe off any kind of oil on the surface, and shoveling up or bulldozing sand to help facilitate evaporation, natural sedimation processes. And the oily fish can do both.
Our robot has two motors in the front to allow it to turn, and by having them in the front, it actually pulls it, which is better for traction and movement, and then the plows in the back, because having a pull instead of push allows it to move better.
And the robot is set up to where it can go backwards. If it does a funny little handstand. But we do have it set up to where if it runs into like a rocky surface, it's going to turn around. We've told it with a light sensor, if you detect this certain tint, because you know when oil is in sand, the coloration of the sand is darker than the rest of the sand around it. So we're using the light sensor to detect that. And if it detects that, it's going to plow right through that area. And if it doesn't see that, it's going to start looking for areas to plow. We'll demonstrate.
You're gonna have to stretch your imagination with us and pretend this is a really dirty Texas beach and this is oil.
Is this close enough?
Yeah, so the oily fish is actually our symbol for our company. Yeah. It's kind of like the apple or apple. It's kind of a morbid symbol because it's like a fish being strangled. All right, let's get this going. Now, one of two things are going to happen. It's either going to go straight through its program as it's designed to do, or since we're in an enclosed area, as you can see, the sonar sensor might say, hey, there's a rocky shore up ahead. I'm going to try to get away from that, and it'll just loop in a circle, but you get the general idea.
But it plowed the area, got the oil spread out so that it'll evaporate quicker. It's shot.
And it gets people out of the way, so hey. Now we gotta clean it.
Hi, I'm Ilyas from Lebanon.
I'm Riley from California.
I'm Will from California. I'm Yutal from China.
Toys were introduced during the 14th century. They have been used to enrich kids' minds. Unfortunately, some kids are born with disabilities, and traditional toys become hard to use. Today, we'll introduce our voice control car. It follows simple commands like go, stop, turn right, and turn left. We hope that with this new, innovative technology, we can bring smiles to your kids' faces.
So I just want to start off by saying, technology is amazing. I can just pull out my phone right now, open it, open YouTube, and open this video, and I can be watching myself on my phone. It's amazing. And so we thought that we could use this technology to help kids around the world. And that's why we made this robot.
So something that I think we all kind of learned during the summit was that failure can lead to knowledge, which leads to success. And a huge failure that we kind of went through was our programming. It was really hard because we have to get it to follow certain pitches of your voice. And that was a really big issue for us because it has to be extremely silent.
So I'm gonna talk a little about the design. What we do right here, we use the sound sensor to pick up someone's voice when they're trying to say a command into it, and we elevated it so people can, if the kids can't reach down and move it with their hands, we elevated it so it'll be closer to their mouth.
Okay, I'm going to introduce the robot in Chinese. 我们的机器人是给孩子的玩具，然后它可以用声音来控制。
And we're gonna demonstrate. There you go.
Hi, I'm Jake from Pennsylvania, and our robot shuffles cards.
Hi, I'm Kelsey from Virginia. Hi, I'm Lauren from California.
I'm Connor from New York. the way that we designed.
Do you want to play a card game?
But you can't shuffle.
Or you have a disability?
Professional card shufflers can be expensive.
What do you do?
Introducing the robotic card shuffler.
It'll shuffle your cards in seconds.
So you're ready to play your game in no time.
So a card shuffler is generally a simple idea, but the mechanics behind it was very difficult for us because we had so many ideas that just did not work. It was actually our last day of working that we finally got it to work with our last design.
All right, so the way that it works is you load the cards into each of the card bays, and then when you press the button and you load the program on, the wheels, the motors turn, and that shoots the cards out. And the way that we want it to work is when the cards shoot out, they're supposed to shuffle on top of each other. So hopefully it works. Moment of truth. And it died. It sort of worked. As you can see, the cards are shuffled. Somewhat.
No, it's dead.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm Amanda. I'm from China. Our robot's name is Wait or Wait.
Hi, my name is Ulashi Singleton from Connecticut. My name is Sky from Brazil.
My name is Nico, I'm from Arizona.
Let's take a look at the video.
In a world plagued by terrible restaurant waiters and impatience, where the food is served only lukewarm by a server that's tripping over himself, have you ever had waiters that take a long time bringing you your food? Or gone to a good restaurant where slow service was causing a long wait?
What if there was a way to have quicker service? A way to have your food there from the table 5 seconds after it was eaten. A way to take away the vile, disgusting thing known as food. Waiter on wheels. Bring your food to you as soon as it's ready so that you don't have to wait for the next available waiter. Get your food quick and hot as soon as it's ready. Waiter on wheels will bring your food to you 5 seconds after it's been made. Fresh out the kitchen. Waiter on Wheels will kill all of our popular restaurant problems. Waiter on Wheels will change the world. You can help by making donations to the Waiter on Wheels project on www.roboticwaiterchangestheworld.com.
Hashtag no more waiting.
Okay, so the biggest problem we ran into was in our original design, the platform that the food was going to be on would raise and lower, so wouldn't have less of a chance of knocking off. But the problem was the motor didn't have enough power to lift all the way. So with the scissor lift design we tried first, and then we had an arm that raised, but again, the motor wouldn't get all the way up there. So like the last 2 minutes before they said clean up, we just made the final decision to have a secured arm that wouldn't move. So
So now what we're going to do is demonstrate how the robot works. Now, the point of our robot is to basically help all the popular restaurants that are out there, because we all love to eat at the very good, huge restaurants. But the one problem with those restaurants is they all take a long time for our waiters. It takes hours just to even write down what we want from those waiters. So this robot will help that process. It'll allow us to get our food as soon as it's ready. And that's Waiter on Wheels.
Alright, well, hey, I'm Will Calloway from Arkansas. This is Quentin Champion from Georgia, Duke Chen from China, and Billy Kim from South Korea.
Do you ever drop your keys? Picking up keys is a hassle and can be hard for the disabled and or elderly. Don't you wish there was a machine to make this process easier? Look no further than the Bicep. The Bicep is a lovely machine. It helps you pick up your keys with ease. So go on down to your local people-to-people department store and pick up your Bicep.
We made this machine to help people, especially with arthritis, that have problems. We made this machine especially to help people who have arthritis and can't really grab things very well or try to pick things up and drop it. So this will lift it up to them so they don't have to bend down. Because people who are elderly and have arthritis have a problem bending down and can possibly fall and not get it back up.
At the beginning, we want to have a robot to take things like the T-19 what we got, but we failed, so we do that in our way.
So you can control this machine by controller, Bluetooth, admin, Android tablet.
So let me now show you.
So yeah.
So if the demonstration was successful, it'll pick up the key up to this height, so elderly people or disabled people don't have to bend down to the ground to pick up the key, or just up to their knee level to pick up their key. Thank you for listening.
Hey, I'm Ronnie from Lebanon. I'm Joseph from Tennessee.
I'm Jack from China. And I'm coming from New Jersey. And we're Team Berkeley.
Do you like reading books, but there's a disability holding you back? Well, that's no fun. Well, now Team 34 has come up with a solution for all you lovers. But now we've put many hours and a lot of hard work into making the product for you. Meet the new page turner by Team 34. Meet builder Kenny, another builder Jack, Joseph the designer, and our programmer Ronnie.
Okay, so basically the device was programmed or designed to help people with disabilities, maybe lost their limbs, arthritis, or broken arms. It will help them just fold pages while they're reading without actually have to face difficulties doing that.
So it took us a few days to figure out what we were doing. Because at first, we had like a construction ready to go. We had the construction ready to go, but our main problem was programming. So we thought that we had it down, but then the last few days we ended up changing the entire thing to accommodate programming.
Alright, so our design here is basically, there's a wheel which is triggered by a voice activator. So say you're in a library, it's going to be quiet, so any sudden voice or noise will make the wheel turn. And as soon as this turns, it'll make the arm grab the paper and it rolls up.
Now we will show you how it works.
Well, it worked the first time, so that's what's important.
Do you play golf, or baseball, or even tennis? Are you short on time or energy? Well, we can't all be in Wimbledon, or the Masters, but you can be treated like you are with the Ball Retriever Pro. The Ball Retriever Pro can pick up any small ball, such as a baseball, a tennis ball, or even a golf ball, with ease. Just turn it on and it will begin to scan its surroundings for a ball and retrieve it. All the balls it collects are herded into a pen. Once the pen is full, simply empty it and start again. It's simple, so you spend less time in the tedious and exhausting job of picking up your own balls. And more time to play the game you love. I am Rebecca.
Nikhil?
Adam. And Thomas.
And this is the Ball Retriever Pro.
So the purpose of this is for people that like to play sports and they just want to play by themselves and they don't have the time to pick up all of the balls that they just hit after they hit them. So it could be used with tennis balls, baseballs, golf balls, or on a larger scale, with bigger parts, it could be used for any size ball really. And it just makes it easier to play. And it could also have uses around the house if you are like a blind parent or impaired. Your children will play with toys on the floor, and if you cannot see them, you may trip over them. So this could also help with like making it more safe around the house.
The basic design for this, the chassis, it's got the brick on it, and it's got a pin for the ball that collects. It will run, and the wheels in the front will spin and will act as an intake for the ball to roll the ball and bring them into the pin. And there's a water bottle on the back. This intake is heavy and it leans it forward, and we have a water bottle on the back of it to kind of compensate for that.
And with the programming, we try to put a sensor on it for it to work and to take the ball. Unfortunately, we have ran into some technical difficulties with that.
So along with when you work on stuff like that, there's always going to be some problems. The problem we had was with the programming. Initially, one of the motors when we first ran it just go forward. It would just, the right wheel would twitch and the other one would just keep running. And we thought it was the brake or the motor, and we kept trying. And then we kept trying and we figured out that the motor that's actually on the intake does not like to be paired with the other two motors, and we don't know why. So we switched that motor and put it on the base, and so the program, we originally had a sensor to run on top to detect the balls, for like different like baseballs and golf balls and all that. And that would also not like to be paired with the motor too. So we kind of scratched all the programming like to make it difficult and just had one simple block that just ran everything. Because that motor was not being irresponsive, so we just eliminated what we had. And we will show you. And like all robots that I've seen, what I've worked on, no robot will ever go straight. That's just dealing with the motors. Even if you try to compensate for it, no robot will ever go straight. So that's just something we have to deal with the curveball.
What's up, guys? My name is Brandon from Louisiana.
Hola a todos. I am Ernesto from Mexico.
I'm Lucia from Louisiana.
I'm Liang Tyler from China.
We designed this robot to separate recyclables.
The way our robot is now, you can only separate two types of recyclables, plastic and aluminum.
But we are hoping when our robot is functioning to its fullest abilities, it can go into the landfill and take all the recyclables out and separate them.
Hopefully, our project can make this world a cleaner place.
Alright, so we built the robot pretty easily, but it took a while programming it because it makes a lot of turns and movements, so I'm going to let Ernesto talk about the robot.
Yeah, actually I have a little bit of experience programming, and it was really a challenge because I bet you will experience like some problems. You don't know how to calibrate the sensors and motors. Sometimes the robot doesn't go straight. So, well, it was just a challenge, but well, we're going to show you how it works. So we really hope it works and that you like it. Yeah, we were having a little bit of trouble with the lightning because we tested at night. So it will now restart to its original position.
So yeah, it didn't exactly work out, but I think it's because we also programmed it for like the nighttime, so we put it at like 15% reflective light, and I guess the cans are a lot more and the floor is a lot more now. So I guess you just learn by trial and error.
Well, that concludes our program, and wow, did they all learn so much. As you can see, whether their robot performed perfectly or it did not, everyone here stayed in the struggle, and everyone here worked hard. And at this point in the program, I want to remind everyone that one of Mr. Andy and my motto is we are better together. And we proved it this time. We truly are better together. There were shout outs, there was help, there was anything you needed, there was someone there to provide it. So truly better together. I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Crouch if he wants to say a few words in our closing.
Well, thank y'all. I think you guys are just absolutely awesome. I thought that the creativity and the lesson that I saw over and over and heard in your presentation was, well, that didn't work, this didn't work, we had to do this, we had to do that. That is why failure is not an option. Failure is, oh, that didn't work, I quit. And you didn't do that, you kept going. The road from idea or concept to success is never a straight line. There are ramps off, ramps on, and you have to just keep trying and trying. And you did that, and it's just a thrill to watch you guys go through that. So thank you very much for letting me be here.
Okay, this didn't happen just the building. This happened with a team of people. So at this point, we're going to do some awesome clapping for different people. And I think the first people who need their clap is the delegates. So let's hear awesome. Awesome! That's for our delegates. We would also like, for two people who are unseen and behind the cameras here, Mr. Ethan and Mr. Trey. Stand up, please, for an awesome clap. They won't come up. Come on up. Come on. Mr. Ethan, Mr. Trey. We need the speakers. Okay. One more time for them. Awesome. Okay. And none of this could happen without our awesome teacher leaders. Come on down, teacher leaders. Awesome. Stand up. More time for everyone. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now, if everyone would have a seat. I need your attention for just a few more minutes. Here's what's going to happen. Unfortunately.